What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 20 of the Lunch Table Podcast. Today we're doing conspiracy theories.
Tell them about the new camera, bro.
Oh yeah, we got a new camera. So we got a new setup. We're testing it out. I'm looking at this one. We got 2 cameras. We're testing it out. But yeah, to get into it, we're doing conspiracy theories today, and that's why I had to jump scare you guys to let me know if I got you. So let me know if I got you in the comments.
Let us know in the comments.
Hey, imagine if they had the hiccups, bro. You got them too.
Hey, I
bro.
got them good, bro. Anyways,
and we got David too.
We got David.
Hello everyone.
We got David here
with
today, and we got Darren behind the cameras helping us work it out. Say what's up.
Oh, hello.
Hey. So let's get into it. Oscar wanted to start us off, so I'm gonna hand it to him.
We actually had this planned episode like a while ago, but now we're finally getting into it. So I have 2 conspiracy theories. I don't know if we'll have time to get into the second one, but the first one that I did, not extensive research on it, but little dive into. So I got this conspiracy theory from this one guy. I brought him up a couple of times on the podcast already. He's from TikTok. His name is Frank. One conspiracy theory that I saw he brought up and mentioned and got my interest was he said that he believes there's a group of 100 men or so that have incredible power among politics, media, finance, and like overall like an influence on the world combined. And just seeing how like the world is like, I don't know if you just like sit down and think about it, not like in a corny cringe way, but like it's just weird, just the way like how like there's like a zombie controlled like fucking
zombies.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you know the religion of?
Do you have a good question?
There's a religion to that?
No. Do you know the religion of the 100 people that control the world?
No, not like a religion, but it's just like just a group, I guess. And it makes the reason it makes sense to me too is just because if you just think about the whole government in itself, right? Like me, I'm anti-government. I don't like it. I think we're on. I don't want to speak for y'all, but I feel like y'all kind of feel the same way.
We're not satisfied.
But so if they're not doing like a good job or one itself, they have to be controlled or in some way by a high group of power. And one thing that he also brought up was how this group of individual people that allegedly could be true, like they wouldn't also put themselves on like a Forbes list or anywhere else where they can get attention because it will draw less power to them. That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Like just less attention to stay hidden.
I seen that shit. Like they have enough money to pay off everyone.
Yeah.
So they don't have enough money.
Yeah. So this group of individuals would also like have a more money than like people including like Bezos, Gates, and Musk.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like would you say a cult?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the way I talked about like the way that like humans are controlled in more ways. Like we all know the boy Andrew Tate. He's been popping off, and he talks about how like this Matrix stuff, and just when you think about how like just the way people just move, and I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Just being controlled.
Didn't you have something to say about that?
Just like the simulation type stuff, or
Yeah, just like like they said, the Matrix, like kind of like how you said, like 100 people control it.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Put that shit.
humans are like the most powerful creatures, like in general. Like you say, like money is power, but money in itself has this value of nothing.
Yeah.
And humans are almost like enslaved to something, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like this group of people, if are alleged to be a real thing, like they just enslave humans to do as they're told, in many ways.
I mean, I probably that's a conspiracy theory that would you consider that being like Illuminati? But I know Illuminati is like more like Hollywood stuff, but like could we draw similarities or whatnot? So I mean, I don't know. Like
I have a story on just like that whole thing.
Yeah.
And I completely agree with, or I do think that there is like trillionaires alive that have enough money to hide themselves, and there's like a whole bunch of like trillionaire families for sure. But there was a story of this pilot, and he was teaching this kid on like how to become a pilot. I'm not sure how old the guy was, but he walked in and him and his like I guess secretary were talking, and turns out that like he was missing like 80K from his bank, like the rich guy. And then it was like 9 months later that they found out. And then the pilot was like, how do you not notice 80K going missing from your bank? And he's like, how much do you have in your bank? And then the guy is like, probably like 20K. And he's like, would you notice if like $2 went missing? And it's like, damn.
Damn.
And then he's all like, you know, he was kind of skeptical on like the whole thing. And then he was like, oh, are you as rich as like this dude? And I think at that time he pulled up Jeff Bezos, and then the guy like opens like one of his bank accounts and like has his net worth in there. And he's like, yeah, I have multiple of these.
And it's kind of crazy, like, bro, there's people like Jeff Bezos, even though he has like hundreds of billions of dollars and shit, like it's not all liquidated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not cash. And I'm pretty sure there's people who have like that shit, but like in cash. You know what I'm saying?
Probably,
yeah, because like I guess like Elon, a lot of his like net worth is in Tesla stock.
Yeah.
So there's not enough supply for him to sell at that same price. So say he starts selling some of his stock, the price of Tesla is going to go down, and not all of his orders are going to get filled at that price. So his net worth is actually a bit lower.
Yeah.
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 No, I've never really.
Never
Yeah.
thought about that.
Well, I had a question on that. Like, do you think people? Because I hear a lot of people talking about like, oh, like Jeff Bezos is like with the Illuminati, and like Elon Musk is with the Illuminati because they're so rich, right?
Yeah.
And like, so do you think they just have nothing to do with that? Do you think they're just rich as fuck, and they somehow are not tied to all that weird shit? Or do you think everyone who's that rich is somehow tied
Well,
to those
does
cultish things?
doesn't like Elon do like SpaceX shit too? Like,
Right.
so like I don't know. Does Jeff Bezos do that too?
He
'Cause
does.
yeah,
He has Blue Origin.
Yeah.
yeah. So it's not like why do they have like space stuff? Like, cause isn't like space in itself like that's also like a conspiracy theory with like the moon and shit. Like,
Well,
the
yeah,
moon
that's
landing
right.
was fake or whatever.
Bruh, I was kind of thinking like, bruh, you know what's crazy? Like Elon Musk and Jeff, they're kind of outdoing the government on space shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy. Like there's probably, I think in the near future, even though like you said, like they're hidden, but like they're rich, like them who are like known and shit, they're gonna get so rich that they're just gonna overpower. They have the power to overpower the government.
You think so?
Yeah, I
then
think
what-
real
what-
soon, bruh.
But do you think
what would happen if they get too rich to the point where like if they're the 100 people that are like controlling shit, like what would you think they would do? They would like kill them off, or because I think like if you're one of those like trillionaire 100 people that are like controlling the world, and you see that like for example Jeff Bezos or Elon, like two people are going like crazy, and you're like, oh, we can't have them like expose this or do
taking
this
over us.
Yeah. So would you, like if you were in that group, wouldn't you like want to like take them out? Yeah.
Yeah.
if they started stepping on your toes, I guess, right?
I guess so.
how
Because
that's how
yeah,
it
yeah.
works.
It's kind of like you said, like they start stepping on your toes. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Did you
like,
guys see that Elon Musk like doesn't want to buy Twitter anymore?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently it has too much bots. But people are saying that the real reason, and it does make sense, is that, you know, he talked about how he saw the economy going down and he had to like cut like 10% of staff, and how before saying that he had to cut people, he said, oh, you guys can't work from home now. So he thought more people would quit instead of like coming into the office. But yeah. And then he said that he was going to sell his stock to buy Twitter, but now he's not buying it. So people are saying that, oh, he just made up that excuse to sell his stock. So he sold $8 billion in stock. And like for not buying Twitter anymore, he owes them $1 billion. But I mean, he still came out with like $7 billion. So
Random fact, there's something I think is like if he lived to like 80 or 90 and he spent like $1 million every day, he will still have like millions of dollars or some shit.
That's fucking, bruh.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Let's go, Elon.
Yeah.
Again, that bag.
Dude, when people got fired 10%, that's hella people, dude, that got fired. It's insane.
10%.
Bro, I be seeing the parking lot on my way back from work, bro. That should be packed.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Isn't Fremont one of the the powerhouse of the whole company?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
it's
That's
huge.
crazy.
Didn't he move to Texas though?
Yeah, but like the
Yeah.
company like is still
It's like the
based over here.
headquarters.
Yeah.
Really? No. Wait, what is it?
Yeah, it is.
I think so. I
It
think
was their
so.
first site.
I think so.
Like, cause I see videos where he's always talking about Fremont shit.
Because I
bro.
heard him
thought
say
he
something.
moved to
I heard him
HQ.
say something about that he spends the most time like around here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know some friends that work at Fremont. They said they see him walking around.
What?
That's hella
That's
funny.
crazy.
Oh, you for
Imagine
real?
you work out, you clock in, you see Elon
They
Musk
said
running
about
around.
hey, what's
Hey, I'm gonna start tap dancing.
Nah,
bro.
that boy, he's for surely just like leaning over, looking at the production line, like,
Yeah.
I
He's
better not fuck.
smoking.
Yeah,
Surprise.
yeah, I better not
Smoking with
fuck
Joe
up
Rogan?
any. Yeah.
Bro, I see some shit where he said he be sleeping there.
Yeah.
No,
what?
He
Yeah.
has his house. He has his house in the SpaceX station. It's a
Yeah.
small ass little house.
Yeah.
He made
just-
those little houses that
Yeah.
he made for people.
so he won't have
like-
to like deal with traffic.
Yeah.
So he like lives on his work site.
That's hella
First
funny.
space, do you guys think the moon landing was fake?
I don't know.
Could be.
Because
Wait, go.
because a lot of people like are so asphyxiated. Like that's probably one of the biggest conspiracies. Like over the ages, just like you always hear it brought up. Who was the astronaut? Was it Neil?
Yeah, Neil.
Armstrong?
Neil Armstrong. They're like, bruh, like it's just like, oh, you could see like I don't know what it was. They're like, oh, you could see like shadows or whatnot, or like they're like, it's just like you could see like the lights in
The
the
movie
video,
set?
yeah, like the movie set or whatnot. And they're like, it was like pretty like, I don't know, but
Yeah,
like,
and then
but, like, why
there
would the
wasn't. You
moon-
couldn't see the stars in the photos too.
Yeah, and they're like maybe it's just like, I don't know.
And they haven't been back, right?
No,
Ever
I mean,
since.
they say there's no reason, but I mean,
Yeah, and also because it would cost like way too much money. But
Hey, if it's real, go back then.
Yeah,
go back then.
Wait.
NASA gets like 12 million a day.
Yeah, because I mean,
Too expensive, bro. Go back then, bro. If it's real, bro.
I mean, yeah, way too much money, but it's too expensive.
They're
I mean,
funding
NASA
it.
doesn't get that much funding.
yeah,
What?
yeah, they keep
Their funding
no,
is
they keep
hella
cutting
small.
it almost every
Yeah,
time.
they cut it off. Every,
Yeah, but like
That's hella
Hey,
fucked
it's
up.
like at 62
It's probably
billion.
why
though.
Elon's taking over then.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's why private space companies are cool.
Can someone look it up?
There's one in Alameda too.
What's their?
What was I gonna
Last time I
say?
saw it was at 62 billion.
I mean, it makes sense why people think it's fake because they were in a cold war with Russia and there was like a competition who could get there
who could
first.
get there
No, yeah,
first?
but then there's also like, because if the Soviets knew it was fake, they would say it was fake.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, they're their enemy. What do you mean? They'd be like, oh no, yeah.
Yeah, but how would they prove it? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like unless they had intel, they could prove it. It would just be like, oh, they're
I mean, they were spying
spying
on each other like crazy. So I
Yeah.
feel like they'd know. KGB agents are pretty smart.
yeah. What's that? What's that called? Ah, damn. Like the roaming. Or like kind of like 11, and where like they have people where
Oh,
that they would use
MK
that.
Ultra, right?
And,
MK Ultra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
the
that shit's real, bro.
The CIA had like a whole organization.
How did you know about that?
In what?
Did you just MK Ultra?
Bro,
No,
everyone knows
I-
about
I-
that.
It's amazing, like Operation
Yeah.
Mockingbird, all that shit.
It's just
Yeah.
crazy.
And there was this one where they had a gay bomb. They were gonna use gay bombs in World War II.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What's a gay bomb?
Yeah.
Gay-
Yeah, what the fuck
They
is
were
it?
trying to use female pheromones to make and drop them over the enemy's territory and make them gay. So like let me read.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they were doing some crazy shit in the 60s for some reason. But look, let me
what
show you
the
what they
fuck?
did.
I seen a documentary or show whatever on Netflix that talks about like World War II. I think it's World War II, and they had like the war in I forgot the place.
Oh wait, my bad. This was
No,
this was in 1994. The gay
The
bomb.
fuck?
Oh, what the fuck?
That's
wasn't-
more recent.
Oh shit.
Look, bro. The proposal suggested that affected soldiers would find their comrades sexually irresistible and could potentially lead to homosexual behavior.
The fuck?
Wait, how would
You're
they
like
put
over there and
How would they put that in a bomb?
To stay right
I don't know.
next
I
to
guess
you.
it's just a big
That boy said,
steel
Bro,
thing
you
and
look
just.
good.
Bruh, there might as well just drop a bomb of those pills to make all them motherfuckers like
Like
on some
rhino
shit.
Look,
Or just bomb them.
the rhino pill.
For real, bro.
look. Presumably, the unbearable attraction would render enemy soldiers less effective in combat. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. But yeah, look, literally, I think the proposal requested a 6-year, $7.5 million grant to see if dousing enemy combatants with female pheromones would cause biological reactions in troops.
Did they test that?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
I'm
on
not
the
sure.
enemy. And that shit did not work.
I mean,
The
bro.
proposal was discovered by military spending watchdog group through a Freedom of Information Act request. I don't think they did, but maybe because there wasn't a war.
Bruh,
Or no, wait, there was in '94. Wasn't there? In the '90s?
I mean, because it's not that hard to believe, bro. Because they were like throwing nukes and sending their own soldiers to go in there, bro.
Yeah. Did you see the video where they detonated a nuke under the
Under the
under the
ground, yeah.
boats?
no under the ocean?
Yeah,
and
with
they
the
put their
ships.
ships on top.
Yeah,
Yeah, they put
that's
their
it.
ships on top.
Oh, really?
Bikini Bottom?
Yeah.
I think I seen the video. Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, something like that. That's
No,
what,
I swear to God, it's not called bikini. It's called something. Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
that's what Bikini Bottom, or there's
It's
a
based off.
conspiracy theory that's like, oh, all the fish in Bikini Bottom are like mutated from that bomb.
Yeah, it's all the
And
same.
that's why they can talk, and that's why they do this or whatnot. And I'm like, bro, you're overthinking it. It's a fucking cartoon show. Right?
You know what's crazy about cartoons though? The amount of like sus
Oh,
shit that
wait,
they
oh.
have.
Oh,
Well, yeah, like
crazy.
some
I mean-
subtle, like,
I mean, there's such
That's
shit
like
in
Gravity.
Hollywood in general, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, as a kid, I'm talking just cartoons in general. Like,
Bro, like
you don't
Gravity
notice
Falls,
Gravity Falls
Bro.
is kind of woke.
that's
That is an
fucking
entire
crazy.
conspiracy theory.
Yeah, Gravity Falls is crazy. I used to love that show.
I never watched that.
You never, it's like a tinfoil. It's like a tinfoil show. Hella theories and shit.
Yeah, I remember when it's. I didn't watch it like that, but I just remember like there's like a cult following for
show.
people who like that show because it's actually like super like into like that conspiracy shit.
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
main antagonist was literally the Illuminati triangle.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember.
His name was Bill, aka Dollar Bill, where you see the
Oh,
yeah.
shit! That's I didn't even think about that.
The eye of
That's all
something. The eye of
all trusting guy, all seeing guy.
Austin.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
like it's pretty crazy how that's on a dollar bill, and then that's like kind of like the Illuminati.
Is there like an explanation for that? Like
I
they've
don't
never.
know. I think it was just. I don't know the actual explanation, but I couldn't.
I feel like it's something holy.
You guys
Yeah,
remember?
it is.
yeah,
I just looked it up. It said it's a symbol that depicts an eye, often enclosed in a triangle and surrounded by rays of light or glory, meant to represent divine providence, whereby the eye of God watches over humanity.
But the thing is, and that it's on top of like a pyramid.
yeah.
You know, like it's the pyramid, and then it's the eye. So it's like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
What about the theory that the aliens built the pyramids?
Apparently,
Well,
I just
apparently
looked that up.
that's
Apparently it's a racist theory.
What do you, wait, how?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
We
I don't
get
know, dude.
canceled off of this.
some stupid.
I mean,
But-
they probably say that. Oh, y'all didn't believe they could do it. So
Some people are fucking bored, dude. They
Yeah.
have decent things to do, bro.
I mean,
No, I like the Mandela effect theory, bro.
Yeah.
Holy
Whoa,
shit.
pause.
Yeah, I wanted to go into this.
Explain that theory, because
that pyramids one was. I don't know. I feel like y'all just brushed over that. That one's like a deep one in
I
my
think.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I think
It
we've
is a
talked
pretty-
Yeah.
we
about
talked
it
a little bit about
a
it.
little bit, but I've seen like it's some documentaries before that that some hieroglyphics in the actual pyramids
Yeah.
depict like
aliens and
some
shit.
kind of like like a supernatural being helping them.
Yeah.
Like I mean back in those times like Egyptian like they had their pharaohs or whatnot. All right, that's what they believed in.
Yeah.
But then they depicted something other than that, like helping them build pyramids.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck?
There was this other theory, and just like how it's like, they said that the pyramids were already like pre-built in a way,
And they were just
and they were
dropped down.
already there, and so pretty much just the three pyramids, and then under it or like right next to it is three little smaller ones,
Mhm.
and they say those are the ones that the Egyptians made, trying to like replicate the three big ones.
Oh, what the
And
fuck?
If you get the parameter of the pyramid and you multiply it by the height, it's the exact circumference of the Earth. which is
Oh
pretty
yeah, I
cool.
seen that.
Yeah,
That wouldn't explain the tunnels though.
I don't know.
What tunnel?
Of the normal sized pyramids, right? That they have tunnels and shit.
Like the
Oh,
tombs.
like
What? Yeah, they're
tombs?
tombs, right? They're
Yeah.
tombs. So I just think it's crazy. Like, what the hell? Because that's like pre. Is that before Christ? Is that BC?
Nah, it is before.
It's before, right?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
BC, right? So it's
Fact
like,
check.
what the fuck was they on, bruh?
Yeah,
If
I
they
mean,
actually built it, what the fuck was they on, bruh?
it's just crazy how like how exact they have to be.
Yeah, because literally, if you're off by let's say like a centimeter at the bottom, it adds up.
Yeah, it's over.
It adds up, and you're
And you
fucked.
can't go in them, right?
It's over.
It's like you
No.
can't go in them.
I think you could.
Can you?
Wait,
you
what
have
do you
to-
mean can't go in them?
Like you can't go inside the pyramids, right?
I think some of them are like labyrinths type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like booby trap.
Not. I don't know if they're.
'Cause
Probably.
what's
but
the statue of like the like,
Sphinx?
The Sphinx. Like what is that? Like did they like?
Did you see
Mythology,
that?
I guess.
Somebody blew up some of the pillars.
What?
What?
All I've seen was people
No,
trying to
was
climb
this,
it.
It was this other thing. I don't know what was it called, but it was they like blew it up, and it has like 24-hour surveillance, and like it cut out, and then all you see is they
Nah,
just blow them out.
Nah,
What,
bruh.
the pillars of what?
Nah,
The
bruh.
pyramid?
No, it was some like stone pillars. It's
Ain't
like
no
3
theory,
stone
bro.
pillars that were together, and then like on top.
Every time these camera goes out, cut off, bro. It ain't no theory, bro. Fuck that.
It's like that.
That's some bullshit.
It's like the
It's just like-
Chapo.
Oh,
Nah, bro. Fuck
this
that.
new movie that's I don't know if it came out. Nope.
Oh
Yeah,
nope.
I want
haven't
to watch that.
Nope.
You watched it?
I want to.
Isn't
Oh,
it
you
like
want to?
in the trailer? He's like, "Oh, how big is it?" He's like, "I don't know." He's like, "That's just big."
He's like, you see that
Wait,
UFO?
what?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, pause.
Yeah, they're like, you see that UFO? He's like, what UFO? In the trailer? That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. But nope, I want to watch it. Like that would be like perfect, something perfect to talk about.
Kind of going in a different. Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is also going in a different route, and just like the like big companies and stuff like that. So there was this dad that he started getting like baby coupons,
Baby
right?
coupon?
And it turns out his teen daughter was pregnant, but she didn't tell nobody. And that's just like
Ads.
How,
It's like
like-
the.
how is he getting those coupons
Oh,
like right when his like
Oh.
daughter like gets pregnant,
It's
and she
kinda-
didn't tell no one. So
It's kind of also like how you be talking about something like, damn, bro, I think I need some new blank.
Yeah,
and then
and
you
then-
take your phone
Yeah.
and then
you
it's
start getting an ad.
an ad and you're like, bro, what the? Like, it's
Yeah.
that what you just said you needed. You're
It's-
like, what the fuck?
It's kind of like the shit that came out in the recent. I think it was last week, a couple days ago. That the AI shit. That's supposedly the AI for Google became sentient. Like it's alive. Like it's
that
conscious.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy because some dude he works for Google. I don't not anymore because he's exposing him and shit. Like he's getting paid to like test it out and make sure it doesn't have any like flaws and shit. And like he said throughout over months, like he gained a relationship with it, and it was like it would
Sentient?
it was sentient, and it was like it was crazy because like it was self aware. But the problem is that we probably might never know if something is self aware because what if it's just acting? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they could also the AI can also learn to act like it's feeling some shit when it really isn't.
You know what's crazy?
That's the problem with
Wait,
that.
it just recently I saw a story that Google had to shut something down because
Yeah, because of that.
Oh, that's what.
That's what it is.
that's
They
what
shut it
you're
down because they didn't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
going
That's
on?
crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it ties into it because I'm trying to understand it, but it's crazy how this one friend was talking to me about like this one girl. Like I didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
Literally, like 20 minutes later, I'm going on TikTok and she pops up
Damn.
like on
Yeah.
my For You page. I
That
was
could
like, what the hell?
that could be
That's crazy.
that could be like the what Juan was saying, like I don't know, the AI is kind of like learning how to probably listening to us. And
Yeah,
it's like,
if you go on like any new app that you open up, like it starts asking you too, like if you give it permission to like
like to track
Cookies.
To track your
Yeah.
data?
and that's weird.
Yeah.
You know, there's a thing that the scientists say that's just there's no such thing as a coincidence.
Yeah.
It's just so much shit happens. Something is gonna be a coincidence.
Exactly.
that kind of reminds me of Y2K, and David was talking about it earlier. But Y2K, I remember hearing about it, or like, well, I don't remember hearing about it when it happened, but you know, like just hearing about it, it's like, oh shit, that's kind of like crazy. Can you explain a little bit more? Like,
Well, I don't
of
really-
what you know.
I don't really know a lot about it. I heard it probably like 2 weeks ago about it, but it was that people thought that computers were gonna
Like
take over the world because of a code that went wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know too much about it. I mean, it's a code that ended like in 00 or like 200, and that was the last code that was there that engineers had made in the 60s. So
I don't.
So people
kinda
were like terrified, like actually like hiding like kind of like when COVID broke out and people were like hoarding food and hoarding toilet paper. That happened like with Y2K because people thought like hiding under their basements like cellars, bro, because they thought like computers are really about to fucking like grow limbs and shit.
I don't know about like that part where computers are gonna like turn on humans. I think it was more of a calculation error where they wouldn't tell the difference between 1900 and 2000. So everything was going to malfunction, and then missiles were just going to start shooting in the sky. Planes wouldn't know GPS anymore. Exactly, and then everything would just start.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Malfunction.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Like that, but
it's even more crazy.
This reminded me of we all had us three. We had the same history class, and we did a fucking project
about AI.
The fuck is his name?
Oh yeah,
Bennett?
Andrew Yang or something.
Andrew
Yang.
We went crazy on that shit.
That boy Andrew Yang, bro.
We were talking about how he was like running for president, like in
2017. Oh no, he did both, right?
Did he?
2020, I think, or something.
Pretty
like
sure.
that.
He's
pretty cool, bro.
I don't fucking know.
He made like a little run.
Yeah.
And
made a little run.
he like all right.
Little ass
Yeah,
run.
he got like 2% or some shit.
He tried to promise like monthly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What is it called?
I forgot we did a whole.
It was like $1,000 a month or something.
Like
and-
just income, regular income.
yeah.
For anyone.
But I did like his point in terms of like just trying to stop artificial intelligence and like not making it like too overpowered, I guess.
Oh, like having AI drive trucks and shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah, no, I
just
agree with
going
that
too
too.
crazy with it because like it's obviously just gonna be like it takes over jobs, right? Yes, it creates jobs, but I wouldn't. You would have to look into it, but
I don't think it creates jobs, bro.
I mean,
It's
you need
taking
maintenance
jobs.
man for it,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, but in
But
terms
that's
of
like
like,
what I'm
one
saying.
maintenance man.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The balance is not there.
The pros don't Oh shit.
I was hella
I
fucking
thought that was
low.
like a glass bottle. What the fuck?
The pros don't outweigh the cons, if that makes sense.
It's like self checkout too.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, yeah,
that's
but
basically
that's-
what we
yeah.
did.
They're doing their
Nah,
job.
self checkout is badass though.
Self
way
checkout is
easier, but-
way better.
Okay, but like one,
Bruh.
two, maybe, bro. But now that you have like 5, 6.
No, that's still better, bro. There
fuck
could
with
be a long ass line. I'll still go to self checkout because I know these people at these registers, bro, be taking so.
Okay, what if it gets to the point where
Hey,
everything
Okay, but
turns?
think about the big picture.
You can't steal shit in a regular cash.
Okay, yeah. All right, but check it out. What if everything becomes self checkout and then everybody's just so fucking slow?
See,
See, now that's
there's
just con.
gonna
That's
be
just
more
con,
self
bro.
checkouts.
Well, yeah, because I think people
It's-
that use self checkout might like because I don't know. I don't see older people using self checkout.
Man.
So like say everything becomes self checkout and then the older people be like, bro, what do I do? And
Yeah,
it might you don't never know. It could be like
yeah.
They'd be dumb as hell.
they'd be like, how do I
They're
put
like-
the dollar in it?
No cash.
What about?
It says no cash right there.
Angel, you were gonna say something earlier and then
Oh,
we had
yeah.
to cut you off.
You guys were talking about the
Y2K.
like Y2K and everything. It kind of reminded me of like I think it was Mayans with their like calendar and how the world was gonna end in 2012 and shit like that.
Yeah.
I
That was scary.
That was exactly like that.
I remember the movie and I was like, bro, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought we were
Like,
fucked.
3-year countdown.
I was spooked, man.
For real, I did not care.
I thought we
said,
were fucked.
no way.
But then, like on New Year's, I was like, all right, we good, bro.
Me too, bro.
You're looking at your phone.
The
One
second
second.
that
I was like,
1201
we good,
happened,
bro.
bro, I was like, oh, let's go. Let's go.
But the theory that I seen that ties into that Ramon talked about is like how something along the lines of like your consciousness that you know that like the world's gonna end. It takes you to like a whole different universe or something like that.
Oh,
And the fact that everyone or most people thought that we were fucked.
yeah.
Like it's just switched us all to.
Yeah.
But that's the type of shit I'm like, I don't know about that.
Oh, the Mandela effect, right?
Is,
Well,
is that what it
wait,
is?
that's-
Wait,
No,
what
no,
did you
no,
say?
that's not
Mandela
Mandela
effect.
effect. But what the Mandela effect is kind of like like phenomenons that happen which cause like two universes to like kind of collide. So that's why a bunch of people remember something that never happened. So for example, the Berenstein Bears were never
Bernstein.
the burn. Yeah, they were
Bernstein
like
or
they were never
Bernstein?
like the Bears. Some shit like that. But another one would be like
Mickey Mouse with overalls too.
Yeah,
He does have overalls.
does he?
Yeah.
Does
Are you sure, bro?
He doesn't. He does. He's just shorts. That's crazy.
Underwear.
So there's another one like
Like the
a
Luke
really
one.
popular one was the Monopoly one, and I showed it to Oscar.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he never had a monocle on his eye, and people swear that he had a
I think
monocle.
Mickey Mouse does have overalls.
He
I think
does, it's
It's
right?
in the
In the older one.
in the
If you were
older
a
one
true
with
fan-
the what's it called? With the steamboat when he's like going up and he's whistling.
Oh, but that
I think he has overalls in that one.
Because that wasn't
Because most
that
people
wasn't
haven't
Mickey.
seen that one. Most people haven't seen that one though.
I don't know.
Hey, that wasn't Mickey. That was a prototype.
Wait. Hold on. All right, let me
yeah.
do this Mandela effect. I think I've done it on you before.
Oh,
so,
no.
so all right. So tell me what this quote's from. Okay, just listen to it.
Okay.
Don't scare me,
It's
bro.
just two guys talking. It's just
Sleeping
two guys
Beauty.
Talking. It's just two guys. It's just two guys talking. So what does it do? They're talking about an item. That's the beauty of it. It doesn't do anything.
Huh?
All right, let me try it again. Just
Luke, I am
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
No, Luke. So it's just two guys talking about an item. So the first guy asks, so what does it do? He's like, that's the beauty of it. It doesn't do anything.
You know what that reminds
What's
me
that
of?
from?
What's that quote from? Yeah, think about it.
It sounds familiar.
No,
I have
think
no
about it.
idea.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of when Lil Uzi talked about looking at a tree. He was like, I looked at a tree and I was admiring it. And it doesn't do shit. It's just a tree.
What?
Oh, the quote reminded you of that?
Yeah.
Wait, but that quote, you know it from somewhere, right?
I know
That
it's from
sounds-
somewhere, but I
it's
can't tell you
familiar.
where
Not
from.
the quote.
Yeah.
Say it.
I
say it.
can't tell you where from, but I've heard it before.
You've
That's
heard
the
it before?
beauty of it.
You've heard it before, right?
Yeah.
What about you? You've heard it before?
It sounds familiar. It sounds like something I've heard.
You know?
That's the
from
beauty
a,
being
from a
said.
cartoon or something, right? Like you've heard it
It
before?
Something,
doesn't
bro.
do
Something.
anything.
I don't know.
No?
He's gonna be like, nah, no one
I
said
feel
it.
like I have maybe, but
No,
some
don't
Felix
change your
shit.
answer,
maybe
bro.
it's just me just making
No,
myself.
okay.
So you've
I
never
don't-
heard it?
No.
You
I don't
never,
think so.
you don't remember it? You don't remember either?
No.
None of us.
So you see how you guys said, you guys remember it from somewhere?
I said, yeah, it
He
sounds
made it
familiar.
up.
That's never, that's not a real
That,
quote.
yeah, I was kind of thinking that.
That's the
Like,
beauty of it.
you could almost like convince yourself
Angel,
to.
do
bro,
anything.
we got it.
We got who?
We are smarter than
No, but apparently it works on most people. Like even Harvard did a study on why people remember that.
Hey,
It's
tripping, bro.
fucking crazy.
It's
Literally,
that,
I did.
Where
that
you heard that
exact
shit from?
quote or what?
It's
Where
that
y'all heard
exact
that shit
quote.
from, bro?
There was just two
I'll
guys.
search it up right now. What was the quote?
I think it's almost like
That's the
if
beauty
it-
of it.
That's the
doesn't
beauty of
do
it. It
I
doesn't
think-
do anything.
It's like the monocle shit. Like you expect the old guy to have a monocle.
Because when
You
you
know what
guys
I mean?
when you guys thought about it, you thought about like a scientist or something, right?
Yeah.
Like a scientist. Like
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
you're right. Everybody knows this quote, but no one knows where
yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
from.
saying. Yeah. Because when I first heard it, I was like, that's Phineas
What
and Ferb.
the fuck?
I was
Oh,
like, that's Phineas
shit.
and Ferb for sure. Like
Phineas?
or like some like I don't
Something
know, like Jimmy
sciencey.
Neutron or something. You know, like
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be would it be a Mandela?
I think I
Would
don't
it
know.
fall?
No,
around?
yeah, it is because you remember something that didn't happen that way.
Right?
Wait, do you know the actual Nelson Mandela story? Though?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like that one?
That's crazy.
No?
Oh, explain it to
I'm
me.
just- I know,
I just know he was
I do.
he was
I don't
like a
know it.
scientist too, right?
Wait,
Or he was like
wait,
a-
Nelson
heard of
Mandela?
it. I heard of it, but I
the
can't
microphone.
like,
What was he?
talk
Wait,
about it.
No, Nelson Mandela. I remember some guy was like, "Oh yeah, he's the best athlete of our time," and like
Oh,
on live
what?
TV.
What?
Yeah, on live TV, he's like best athlete. Wasn't he like a South African like?
scientist.
He was
or
a-
he was
he was the
he
president, I
like the
think.
president.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, he
put
was
his
a
ass in
president.
jail though in the '60s though.
The prime minister.
Yeah, but when he
Yeah.
got out, he became
And then he
president.
became like a what was it called?
A peace icon.
Yeah, like a peace icon. He won like a Nobel Peace Prize or something.
Everyone
right?
wins that shit.
People said
No, they win the scientist version, the Nobel.
The-
What's that one thing with the
Shit,
Fruit
I
of
get
Loom?
one.
wait. On
The what?
Mandela.
Fruit of the Loom.
Fruit of the Loom did it have the little thing or not?
It always had it, right? It
No,
always
it
had
didn't.
did.
bro.
No,
Yes,
it
it
What,
did,
the
bro.
grapes?
I swear
The
it did.
grapes?
Wait,
No,
what?
did it have like the little basket?
Yes.
That-
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And I showed Oscar one, and it was like Pikachu. Did he have like a black stripe on his tail or not? And it was like no. There's a Kit Kat with the dash.
You know the conspiracy theory that's hella funny that I think we talked about it before. You know that mattress company shit?
Oh,
Wafer?
Mancini.
Oh no, the other one, mattress
I mean,
firm.
I seen
Mattress
that one.
firm.
Wafer, but
I
I know
seen
you're talking
both. I seen
mattress firm.
both.
Mattress firm.
I
Right?
seen both. I think we talked about it before though.
Mattress firm, yeah. Because there's at Bayfair, there's
There's two.
No, I'm saying there's one in Bayfair, and then you look like across the street. It's another one. It's
another
fucking
one. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think everyone knows that they're up to that.
Oh, can we talk about the back rooms?
Oh, the back room.
yes.
Wait, before
All right.
we like leave off of that topic, this is like a new Mandela effect one. It's the Chick-fil-A one, and if it has a K or not.
No,
I've never.
It's never had it.
Motherfucker, what?
I swear, bro. I swear.
Wait, it has
Bro,
a K.
he making me overthink shit now.
Like
Oh, wait.
Chick-fil-A. Does it have a
fucking-
K?
It does have a K, yeah.
yeah, it does.
Yeah,
right?
right.
It does.
It has a K.
It has a K.
It has a K.
I think so.
Wait.
Bullshit.
It's just Chick-fil-A.
No, it has a K in
It has
it.
a K.
It has a K.
Swear.
Apparently, that's the newest one right now.
Damn, that's the newest one. Is this drop?
Just
Wait, no, it doesn't have a K.
It
Yes,
does
it
it.
does.
Oh, it does.
What?
It does.
It does.
No way.
What the fuck?
I like the Kit Kat one. Is
See,
it?
so in the universe,
Oh, the
that-
Kit
in
Kat
the
one is
universe that
crazy.
you were before in, it didn't have it, but now it does.
Bro, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like that's why people remember shit that, or supposedly that's how the theory goes. Like that's why you remember
like-
shit that never happened.
like
because
deja
like
vu?
why do so many people remember it? If it was just like one person remember it, you could be like, oh, it's just him. But if it's so many people around the world, like us, like we just had a little. Oh no, it doesn't. But like if it's so many people around the world being like, no, it was like this, no, it was like that.
Bless
Man,
you.
what does that
Thank you.
mean? Like, you know,
I don't
like,
know.
Is it just people like? I don't know, bro.
No, I hear you 100%. But sometimes I think just me personally, and I don't know about anyone else, but I can overthink shit like easily. So if you like that, like I'm like well, Chick-fil-A, like I don't give a fuck what the fuck it spelled like. I know it's good and that's it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you never really pay
If you're
attention,
telling
like,
me it's
I'm not
put with the
gonna-
K, then it's put with the K. Like I could care less.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
The chicken tastes the same.
Yeah, it's just good as fuck.
Imagine it didn't though. Yeah, I'm just-
What?
Imagine if without the K, it was way
Yeah.
better.
Man, did you know In-N-Out used to be called Out and In? Not playing.
Wait, I want to
Oh,
put this out because before I think you were gonna say like a different conspiracy theory or whatever.
Hey, that was the Chick-fil-A one.
Oh yeah, that was just.
When we're talking about the coupon thing
Yeah.
that you brought up, I was watching KSI like last week, and he's doing like a try not to laugh challenge video, and there's this one girl that she has two vaginas.
I seen that
I
shit.
didn't even know that's true. Like,
That's crazy.
and
No, it happens, bro.
Oh, they're both functional too, huh?
and one she uses to like be a prostitute, I guess, one night, and the other one she uses it for her man.
That doesn't count though, because it's the same bloodstream.
I don't. That's what she said. I don't know. I
What the fuck?
At first, I didn't hear what she said. I was like, and then it like.
But that was
Yeah.
crazy to me, and I don't know.
I think she got offered like 100K for a video.
Well,
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I remember hearing some shit like that like a couple years ago.
10K.
That's crazy.
yeah,
I-
but
I know
I
it.
thought that shit
I
was.
seen it in a newspaper, bro.
What do y'all think about the hollow earth theory?
Hollow Earth. Oh, you could talk about that, and then I could talk about
Back rooms.
back rooms because it kind of like it doesn't like.
Well,
tie
it's just
in.
I don't know nothing about
Bro, it-
back rooms.
Anybody who believes a hollow earth has a hollow head, bro.
No, I'm saying because no, there's scientific evidence that they found like pockets of water underneath the Earth's crust.
Yeah, but it's not empty though.
Yeah, I know, but it's like
Oh, you mean like? Oh, that's what you mean. Oh,
It's a
yeah, for
possibility, you know
like
what
in
I'm saying?
China, they found a rainforest underground. Remember that?
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Okay.
then like mountains too.
India,
bro.
Yeah.
India,
God
they found like I think 3 trillion of gold. Like
Oh, in Africa, right?
I think it was India.
Oh,
And it's funny because it's like the exact amount of the debt of the United States.
That's what
It's some weird it's some weird shit.
Israel's going for it, bro. They're going for the gold.
Yeah.
The U.S. is gonna be like, I'll protect it.
We coming now. We coming for that shit.
What,
for
what was
sure.
it?
Bro,
was I gonna say?
gold better drop like
The Hollow Earth.
significantly.
Explain it to us more about it.
So more about the first. Let me get to the scientific part that I said. The water that they found underneath the crust, underneath the Earth's crust, supposedly is 3 times as much as
I want
the water on the fucking Earth surface.
On the surface.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Like that goes to show that we don't know what's inside of our Earth. Like even though it might not be like fucking how they depict it in movies, but it's like possible that there's like whole different lands and rainforests and shit like under the water.
You think there's life in that water?
I mean, yeah. If there's life,
It's probably like
Little
what's it called?
microbes and
yeah,
shit.
microbes. Cause
That's hella old, huh?
what?
Because I remember Felix telling me this during PE. He was so excited about it. And I'm like, this is PE. This is what? freshman, sophomore year.
He is a sophomore year. Yeah.
So you were telling me about this.
I was like, bro.
No, because
that's just cool.
this theory goes back hella. Like,
Yeah, but I think there was like a big discussion about it too when like in Brazil
The
when
Earth is donut shaped.
the rainforest in the rainforest they were like there's like a huge part of Brazil that's like covered in like trees and like
the Amazon
That's
rainforest.
like 90% of Brazil.
yeah.
and like they just like started chopping down like a certain part and then they found like a whole new land.
That's badass.
What the fuck?
So
Nah.
I mean if you say like 90% of it or
Nah, I mean, I'm exaggerating. It's
No,
but majority
the
is
percentage
is,
of it there has to be something there, you know, when you think of
All those
Brazil.
animals that use that hole, it's over for them.
Narnia?
I mean, it's the biggest. I think it's the biggest forest in the entire world.
Oh yeah. I think so.
Hey, that's crazy though, because they haven't even explored everything because it's too dense.
Yeah.
It's too hard. It's hard to maneuver through it.
And there's ruins and shit inside of it.
That is
you find
crazy.
a temple, bro.
Yeah.
You know, there's a
One of those,
pyramid.
like you go in those Minecraft temples.
There's a pyramid in China, but apparently it's like covered in like dirt and just vegetation took it over.
For real?
Yeah.
Did you guys see what happened in Sri Lanka?
Sri Lanka.
What?
What happened?
Because so this is a country in Europe, and they something about their I don't know if it was the president or something like that.
The economy was bad.
And bro,
They raided
they
the-
fucking raided it,
Yeah.
bro. They even went to what was it? Was it like
Oh,
The
shit,
palace.
yeah.
The palace.
Yeah.
They even went to the I'm saying the guy, but I don't want to say that. What was it like the president or of
I don't know. I don't know the
Sri Lanka?
They
president.
basically pulled a January 6th over there, but they worse.
Well, like whatever he was the president.
I
Whatever,
mean,
whatever-
January 6th wasn't even that bad, bro.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
what I'm
like
saying. That's why I say like worse.
Whatever the guy was, they raided his house too. They started swimming in like in his pool.
Bro, there's photos of them laying like this watching this TV.
Yeah,
This
of
is
the
badass.
footage of them, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
See, like, that's a smart country.
Sri
With
Lanka.
don't
no,
take
hey,
shit.
with no guns, no guns,
That's what I'm
nothing.
saying. That's a smart country, but we're fucked. Cause we're fighting two different sides.
You know
bro.
the you
We're
know
fucked.
the euros 1-to-1 with the dollar now.
Yeah,
For the first time in decades, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
crazy.
that's tough for them, but for
Euros
us-
always a little more?
Euros were always a little more.
was more.
What made it
So-
go down?
It's not that they made it go down, but it's just that we try to. So we're pretty much hiking right now. So we're increasing like interest rates and everything, and the dollar's going up.
And aren't we
Shit like
printing
that.
hella more money too?
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean,
Yeah, that's why the
we-
interest rates are going
The
up.
middle class,
Yeah.
the middle class is
They're
like
gone.
10 more years is fucked.
It's over.
It's fucked.
Damn.
So look, we got like 10 years, bro, to get rich. I'm dead serious, bro.
Getting
Bitch.
back to conspiracies.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the
The back room.
back.
Wait, were
rooms.
the back rooms really a conspiracy though?
Hell
It
yes,
is because
I thought it was
like,
more like just a.
Yo, what are
Creepypasta.
backrooms? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm be straight up.
I
like,
know the video game.
this backroom sounds like some
Should
porn
I should I
shit.
try
You
to
don't-
say what I think it was?
You
Backroom.
don't. You don't remember?
You know, like I'm hearing the fuck is backroom?
Do you remember when you were little, and you would like be in like this plain looking room, and I mean not like literally the plain room, but the back room, but like there's like lights.
Will someone
Like, this
can
is-
someone
That's
search
some
up a
porn
picture?
shit.
Oh, okay. So this is what I thought it was. I could be completely off, but I'm gonna just say what I thought it was.
I'd
I
be
thought it
like-
was kind of like Omegle in a way, but like in the dark web, and then like people would like pay money, and that would be like a guy or whatever.
Okay,
being
okay,
in a
okay.
room, and
Okay.
then they would torture the person, or they would do whatever the comment says.
okay,
And it was some like really gruesome stuff.
Nah, that's
Wait,
that's
is that
not,
a
that's
back
not-
room?
yeah. I don't think that's back rooms, bro.
There's like
those
there's
are
yeah, that's some
those
bullshit.
are red rooms.
Yeah, there
Bro,
you go,
what,
there
what's
you
up
go.
with you in porn, bro?
You saying backroom, bro? That sounds like some
yeah,
porn
he's
shit.
right. They're similar, but those are red rooms.
That's what I thought you guys were talking about
Red
the whole
room.
time.
red rooms. No, what
Now they're
back?
talking about these, bro. Look,
Horny ass motherfuckers, bro.
because like this.
Yeah,
What's
show,
that?
show Oscar. That doesn't look like familiar to you from anywhere.
It's a back
Like,
room.
I vividly remember
show
playing
this.
with my cousins in a room that looked just
Show
like
right
this.
here.
Oh,
Okay, so I see it. So what's the story behind it?
Yeah.
No, but does that to you like
Ring a bell.
like ring a bell? Like you've seen that somewhere or something?
When I
Like-
walked into empty places like that,
Like,
I get
like you know how like you know when you go to like a mall and it's dead, it kind of like
uh-huh.
Bayfair.
Bayfair?
Top floor.
I
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
isn't
Like
the
it-
whole theory like no one's there, but you think it's someone's there?
Let me read.
Watching you?
Let me
No, no,
read
I
you.
got it.
Let me read you the 4chan post that made it popular.
Yeah,
Look.
yeah.
All right. So look. If you're not careful and you no clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the back rooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in.
Mm-hmm.
God save you if you heard something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell heard you.
So, with that being said, like with the whole conspiracy behind, well, it's more of a creepy pasta, but
It's interesting though.
yeah. So like basically, why the back rooms are like why we kind of like remember or like we kind of like draw a connection to them is because like something that happened like back in the like what was we were talking about the Russian spies or whatnot. That was like 60s
60s, 80s.
and it has to do with MK Ultra and everything too, because they're like, oh, that's basically them, like the back rooms was like a passageway to like for like if you've seen Stranger Things, like, and 11, she would like walk through and see like spy on people, right? But basically that's what it is. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's pretty cool. Like it would be way much better if like someone else who were like so much more educated on it, or not educated, just knew more about it, would like
knowledgeable.
But like literally the base of it is just, it plays on your childhood nostalgia. Like, cause don't you remember being in that like plain looking room and hearing like the stupid bars of light and
the
it's like
light
buzzing?
flicker.
Like,
It's supposed.
Dude, that irritates me.
Even like I watched this one guy that's on YouTube, and he did like this experiment, if you want to call it, where he's like entered a room where it's quote unquote the quietest room ever.
And he was going crazy, right?
And
he was like, I can't be in here.
the guy I watched, he didn't go crazy. Well, there was planes. He was like playing shit in his mind, but because he's like at some point, like after like 30 minutes, you're able to hear your blood.
No, not even 30 minutes. It's like a.
I can do that
Well, I
normally,
didn't mean
bro.
like
If I go
going
this-
crazy. Like
So-
that boy just was like
Exactly.
yeah.
So it's like you're just like playing shit in your mind, I guess, or whatnot.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I said earlier when he first brought it up. It's like, bruh, there's no one there. Like I remember they had a game, but like the whole point of the game was like, there's no entity that's watching you, but like the game tricks you into thinking that someone's watching you and chasing you down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the mind game that you were talking about. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
So you
but
do it to yourself.
yeah, I
Sort
think
of, yeah.
yeah.
So,
The back rooms are supposed to, or not speaking as factual or anything, but what they say is it's supposed to be like a part of a simulation in our reality, and a no clip is when you like step into a piece of reality that's kind of broken.
Yeah.
So you fall through that, go into the back rooms, and it's kind of like a layer
But the
that
thing-
you have to survive.
But the thing is that a lot of people be like, oh, the back rooms is basically what he said, like the hollow earth. Like there's like miles and miles of like back rooms or tunnels.
like infinite amount, right?
Yeah. And then people be like, oh, that can be a way how people smuggle this or like
Oh shit!
traffic.
What the
this.
fuck?
Wow,
I
that
heard
was
a rumor,
crazy.
like I don't know about rumor, but that apparently that like it's a crazy theory, but apparently there's like tunnels where it's like underground and you could travel from like I don't know, from like here to Europe or some shit in like X amount of minutes.
Well, yeah, the cartel's already doing it, bro.
Oh, wait, Felix.
From Tijuana to San Diego, bro, in 5 minutes.
Felix, you said something. What was it called? MGK?
MGK.
MK Ultra.
MK, yeah, MK Ultra.
MK what?
MGK.
Is that? Yeah, I was thinking about Machine Gun Kelly. Wait, does that have to do something about something with the Russians?
Something like, let me look it up.
It
Because-
was just
It's
like they were
dirt.
trying to.
It's remote spying.
Stranger
pretty
Things
much.
is based off MK Ultra.
Wait. Because
Operation Mockingbird, wasn't
because
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
it goes like the Russians were making like, I guess, traps, aka the back rooms for like Americans. So when you would slip into it, it would be like you would enter a realm where you were used to. So like an office where you work 8 hours of the day. So you're used to seeing it. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, and you just travel it, and then you end up dying and shit. And that's how they like get Americans to like
And
kill
I-
themselves.
Yeah, look, MK Ultra is worse than spying, bro. It was the code name of an illegal human experimentation program designed and undertaken by the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency. So they would give a bunch of holy shit. They would give people
hella drugs.
hella LSD to weaken them and force confessions through brainwashing and psychological torture.
Don't they like specifically target the people?
Don't they do that with dolphins?
Dude, no, because it's I seen some shit on TV where it was like a documentary, you know, and they were like, I don't know, it could be Mockingbird or MK, it's one of those, but it's like they would have people that would like 11, not that she has the fucking force, but like she had like she could go into people's, or like they would go into people's
She could
minds.
spy on people.
Yeah, exactly, and like see shit like down to like the details and shit, and it was like supposedly real because like there's people.
Yeah, and that kind of ties back into what Oscar was saying with like how sometimes on like TV shows they push it like that, like subtly, and we just let that fly over our heads. And I mean, it could be TV shows or freaking what's it? You said cartoons, commercials and shit.
Dude, it's like when they announced that UFOs exist and nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah, nobody cared.
No one
Nobody
cared
gave
because
a
it was
fuck.
already like, bro. I think most people actually were believing it.
Exactly.
I mean, but it's different when a government agency comes out and says, "Yeah, we don't know what the fuck this is."
Yeah, because it's kind of like you said. They're like with the movies and all this shit. They're normalizing.
We're back. Whatever we're talking about, it happened literally like a minute ago, but
We forgot.
We're fucking stupid. so we forgot what we're talking about. So we're gonna go into my second theory that I did.
I remember
A little extensive research on it, and it interests me a lot. So it talks about Dr. Sebi. I think most of you people would be familiar with him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was, I don't know if you can call him a scientist or whatnot, but pretty much he, I don't want to say, I guess allegedly or whatnot, but
Yeah, he claimed that.
he found the cure for pretty much all diseases like HIV, cancer, AIDS, everything. And the government was after him pretty much at some point when he started getting more popularity. And pretty much to sum it up like all quick, he was arrested at some point with charges of like money laundering and also like practicing all the uses of medicine like herbs with like no license. And they took him to jail and everything, and he even went to court. And while he was in jail, he felt like they were after him, so he didn't even want to eat the food when he was in jail because he felt like they were gonna poison him or whatnot. And eventually, at some point, I don't know exactly how he died, but he died. And the case that was in the court, when he was in trial, he ended up winning because the judge asked him to prove that all his like work was actually working. And apparently there was like 77 people that came in and like they were all cured. So he ended up winning the case.
Well, I feel like it could be true. Like you're trying to imply that like they went after him, right? Like,
yeah.
So I feel like it could be true because in the sense of things, I feel like hospitals make their money off of like people being sick.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it before. Because like you can't make money off of someone who's healthy.
No.
Then hospitals like they try to keep you there for a long time so they make it.
It's like what Jorge, remember Jorge said this? It's like they want you healthy enough to work, but sick enough to still have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know?
Also with that guy that like made the water powered engine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, oil companies must have been pissed on that one.
Oh, it was over.
It was over for.
But that wouldn't have worked out though because
I heard it wasn't that
you're
good.
using water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Now just water costs. Yeah.
it's a cool theory, but
It's still an alternative.
You go for a drink of water. It's like $23 a
23.
gallon. Hell no. Oh hell no.
And what pisses me off too is like we're in like how I ain't no scientist, so excuse my ignorance. But how the fuck do we still not have a cure for cancer yet? Like
It's different for every person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like AIDS.
Like,
Like,
excuse my ignorance, but how the fuck do we still not have a cure?
it's complicated. It's complicated. There's different types of cancers. Not all the same.
No, I'm not.
No, yeah.
Well,
How are we not getting closer? When
there has
like,
been
just-
like some cancers, but it's
Come
not
on.
like
Dr. Sebi did it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
there has been cures for some cancers or even like what's it called?
Treatments.
Treatments, and that's why people like they beat cancer or whatnot. But what was I gonna say? I feel like the main cancer like that people can't fix would be shit like when it goes into like bloodstream, like blood system, like leukemia. That's supposedly one of the hardest cancers to like try to fix because it's like your blood. It's not like
It's not
you
a
have a
specific
tumor
section.
Yeah, you don't have a tumor like right here. We can't just get the tumor out. So it's like, oh, like leukemia is kind of hard. So like that's one of the biggest ones. So I don't know.
And the El Chapa did it. He says he did it.
Oh,
with his herbs.
His shit seems.
Yeah, he was trying to cure Justin Bieber.
he said,
I can fix your face.
I got you, bro.
that is kind of
up.
crazy though. Like El Chapa, like his thing right now is like trying to heal people with herbs.
Yeah, like herbs.
And he'd be like, I got this for you. I got this. You suffering from this, and it's like, what the heck, Dr. Sebi? I'm just.
Yeah, but I mean, I actually did like I think like the most I did was like a 3-day fast, and like it was cool. Like fasting, like I mean, I like to eat a lot. I ain't gonna lie, but like the fasting, like it felt good. Like I felt clean,
Yeah.
like empty because I wasn't eating shit. And
But when you went
It was
back
cool.
to eating, you couldn't eat hella. You had to
I
ease
went
into
back,
it.
I went crazy.
But that's just bad for you, bro.
No,
You're supposed to ease into it.
He said 3-day fast isn't that bad. It's once you go like 1-2 weeks, like full weeks without eating, like you can't go straight into eating like food because then that'll fuck up.
Yeah, it's like in the Holocaust.
well, if we're talking the average human being, yeah,
Not.
but not me.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna
Do you
finish that
think you
thought.
can go
'cause-
a week or 2 weeks?
I think I can go a week.
No, I gotta
Wait
finish
on
that.
that
thought.
one.
Yeah,
Wait on that one.
No, I'm saying no. I'm gonna finish that thought because people are gonna take it the wrong way. Like in the Holocaust, like when they were starving and shit, some of the soldiers would give like food to the people, and they would like some of them would die because it's like too much carbs. Like the influx is too much.
When
know
did
what
the
I'm saying?
Holocaust happen?
You know what's crazy about like that? When we were like reading throughout the whole history, it was crazy how like powerful like the human being is, because it's like imagine how much like they weren't getting any food or whatnot. Like the shelter was terrible, like in terrible weather, and like every day they had to run like 9 to 12 miles barefoot. It's like that's crazy because they know they're fighting for their lives. Like they have like
Some David Goggins.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they
It's-
fell, they just
Isn't it? Didn't we read a
crazy.
book about that in high school?
Yeah,
Like they were
yeah.
escaping and they were running like all day, right? Yeah, trying to evade the. Well, they were trying to evade, but they were being told to evade the troops.
yeah.
What's it called?
And,
This is all like off topic, but it goes back to the Dr. Sebi thing. How's the CMOS working for you?
Oh,
So
'Cause I saw you
everyone
posted
who
that.
knows me, I don't like. I not that I disagree with science, but when it comes to food, like I fuck science.
Yeah.
But the CMOS actually like I can't say like it's been working wonders for me, but like I feel
CMOS is
It's
dope.
not.
cool.
It's natural. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it is not. It doesn't taste horrible, especially like I'm a picky ass eater. It is not the whole. Not
Isn't
the worst taste.
this like oil as well? Like you put
fish
it.
oil.
No, there's just other oil. I think you put it under
Fish
your
oil
tongue.
is super good for you.
You put it under
Yeah.
your tongue, and then like you get hella sick. You get sick for like 2 days, but it's because it's like taking out all the mucus out of your body.
But that's what CMOS does.
Oh no.
Yeah, because CMOS has like 92 minerals of like 102 that the body has.
Mhm.
So like, I mean, you're pretty much.
Did it taste
Is it-
good?
No.
No, it doesn't taste good, but it doesn't taste like. Like, bro, I'm a picky ass eater. Like, if I could take it, anyone can take it.
brush.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah, you can take the whole thing.
You can take
the whole thing.
2 tablespoons.
Ah, no.
Oh hell no!
Wait, so you swallow in one gulp or?
Nah, bro, I spit now.
Ah, no.
So,
All right.
do you guys?
I lick it like.
Bruh. Hey, quit playing with me,
Man, get it.
No, bro.
bro. Like,
I was
hey,
just-
I'm speaking for it, all right? Boy, quit playing with me.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I'm like, no homo. Like, I'm like licking it little by little.
Oh,
Bruh, oh my.
And then towards the last little bit, I'm
So you savor it, you know?
Bro, let
Wait,
David
so, like-
talk, bro.
Yeah.
no,
alright,
I mean,
go,
it's
go.
fine. It's fine.
What was
You guys
that?
have-
You don't
No.
just.
No.
I can't do that.
Wait, you lick the spoon?
Huh?
You're like, the
Yeah.
spoon?
Wait, it's a like a paste.
Oh my.
I can't describe it. Yeah, it's like
It is like a pig.
It's
Yeah,
like-
I
it
thought
is.
it was like stringy, like.
no,
Yeah,
that's what I thought
it's
too.
stringy sometimes.
But it's kind of like it's kind of like baby food.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah,
Like that
it's a
mushy-
paste. Yeah, it's like a
like a
paste.
mushy-
It's like applesauce.
Yeah,
It's like relish,
Wait, what?
like relish, that green stuff.
Oh, relish.
is it?
Pickles. It's pickles. Mashed pickles. It's mashed the pickles.
Mashed
Kinda.
peanut.
This
Hey, what do you say, bro? Mashed what? Nah, I'm just joking. That's not funny.
All right, due to some unfortunate events, we have to end off the 20th episode, sadly. But yeah. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. We gotta step it up. We gotta step it up. You guys gotta step it up. You know, just expect us to get better at this.